welcome everybody to the final race of the day, which is Division 4 for OFR. As usual, your commentator for this race is Bob's Your Uncle 77. So hello everybody again. Good to see you all again. And so yeah, we're here in Melbourne, Australia for today's race. Earlier we had our Division 3 race, and it was a really good race. So this pretty much takes all the divisions and combines them up into one, which I'm really excited. Which, honestly, in my opinion, D4 usually produces some of my favorite races, so hopefully they can keep up the good work. And so it seems to be a dry race so far, or not dry race, a dry quali. So for our drivers today, we have Dr. Robot, Varmesto. I think he's new. I don't recognize the name, so sorry if I butchered it. Young Stinson. We have Will, NSR Storm, Amir, Leica, Havoc, Santu, Cornet. I think I'm gonna call him Cornet. And then we have VR, Cam, Avi, Sven, and Super Bounty. So far, I think the only driver right now first driver who's out right now is NSR Storm right now. So hopefully he can set a really good lap. So this race will be, I think it was like 28 laps. 28 laps of racing around this 5.3 kilometer circuit. So yeah, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this race goes. So far, right now we have Storm out right now, followed by, I think that's Stinson. Yeah, that's Stinson next. Then I think it's Leica. Then I think it might be Robot or Havoc, but I'm gonna ride on board with Storm since he was the first one out. And hopefully he can set up a really good lap, and I hope he doesn't get caught in traffic at all, because I noticed there is a Ferrari ahead of him, so I hope that doesn't really bother him. And he invalidates his lap. Unfortunate. So we're gonna ride on board with Stinson, who I'm not sure how he did this weekend, and he spun already. That is not like him usually to spin out of that corner. So he's got to be careful of Leica there. So I'm going to actually ride on board with him. But that's super unfortunate for Stinson. He usually doesn't do that. At least I don't think he does, but so far everybody seems to be running very, very well right now. And well, all the people who haven't like invalidated or spun, but I'm just seeing right now what's happening. We got a yellow flag in sector 3 right now. I think somebody went off track. One of the Ferraris. It was either Will or Cornet. But so far, Leica's on a very good lap right now. He's got some phenomenal pace right now. He's not getting held up by traffic or anything, which is really good. So he's going to cross the line right now with a 121.6, and I think that was Havoc who followed him. So Havoc sets a 121.6 as well, but only 6 milliseconds separate the two, and Santu sets the new fastest lap with a 120.888. So a really, really good lap there from from Santu there. And hopefully he can maintain this pace right now, as he is, or hopefully he can maintain first place. And we got VR setting a new lap. Right on board right now with Varmesto, who is currently running in P6, but he still hasn't set a lap time. Ooh, he gets very lucky there without exceeding track limits. Driving though with a very unlucky number. Hopefully the superstition of unlucky number 13 doesn't affect him, but so far he's been flying so far, and he sets the second fastest lap with a 121.2, so a really good lap. Lots of good laps from everybody right now. I forgot to have certain telemetry on and stuff, so my apologies to everyone. I think right now I'm gonna see how some of the other drivers are going right now. I'm gonna ride on board with Super Bounty. And I think he'll be on a new he's on a hot lap or something like that right now. So hopefully he can set a new personal best. So far seems to be handling himself very well around the track here. And he's just going through the turn there, so let's just get that over and done with. Just gonna set some stuff up. I'm just setting stuff up at the moment for me. So yeah, he seems to be handling his lap very, very well right now. And he's just coming around the final corner. And he's going to cross the line with a 1 minute 21.3. So a really, really good lap. And Stinson sets the new fastest lap with or he set the fastest lap, I missed it. So he set a fast lap of a 120.9 or 120.0. We got Santu on an out lap. Just seeing who else is possibly on a hot lap right now. We got Amir right now who's on a hot lap. And so Amir's running fairly smoothly right now. And yeah, so far we got a really, really good race right now. Or not a really good race. So Amir sets a 121.0. Yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's just the Ferrari of Cornet. Just relaxing right now. Sven's also set in a lap time. He set a 1 minute 25.0. We have Avi right now on a hot lap, but he's invalidated his lap time, so he will not be able to set a new lap time. Leica is just on a hot lap right now. Let's ride on board with him. He's just coming down towards turn 3, brakes at 100 meters, shifts down to second, immediately up to third. He's gonna keep it in third through turn 4, heading down towards turn 5. Gets a really, really nice exit. Just takes a minor bit of curb. Don't want to take too much, otherwise you're gonna spin out right there. And he's heading right now. He's just flowing through the circuit right now. And so far he's running very, very smoothly. Yellow flag in sector 1. I'm not sure for what. Maybe somebody was trying to let somebody else by, but Leica here is going to break again just after the 100 meter board. takes quite a bit of curb, but enough to make sure he doesn't spin. Gets a very, very nice exit out of that turn. Brakes are, I couldn't really see where he broke at, but he's going to take this turn into 4th, shifts up to 5th, right up to 6th, now to 7th, and the 8th. He's got the DRS wide open. He sets a 120.9, so he's almost a full second off the lead. Stinson, though, he has set a really good lap time, and I think Santos just came off. I couldn't see what happened, but he was possibly on a out lap or a hot lap there, but I couldn't really see, so just seeing who else is on a hot lap right now, possibly. We got Robot right now on a hot lap at the moment. He's also running number 13. That might be possibly affecting his luck right now, as he's been unable to set a lap time right now. So maybe that unlucky number 13 seems to be affecting him possibly, but that's just a superstition. But he's actually now flying right now. He's getting on with it pretty quickly, and I think his teammates also doing really good right now. His teammates Havoc is just coming around the final 3 turns, or final 4 turns, just at the 3rd last turn, which is, now he's at turn 15, heading down towards turn 16, final corner. He's got the DRS wide open. Let's see what his lap time is. He sets a 121 something, but he couldn't improve. He sadly could not improve, which is unfortunate for him, as he would have loved to improve his time there. But so far his teammate, Robot, is on a very, very good lap. Let's see what he posts. He posts a 121.7, so only a 10th off of his teammate right now. So Sven's currently Sven still has that 125.0. Will is set it, and we got a yellow flag sector 3 again. Is that Stinson? Stinson spun again. That's not very good for him. He doesn't spin this much usually. We're just so used to seeing him very consistent. I don't usually see him spin as much, so I'm kind of concerned at the moment for him. We got ourselves a really interesting quali right now. We got Varmesto, who's in P2 right now. Still only 8 tenths behind Stinson. And we got, I think, Amir right now, who's on a hot lap right now. Just cruising through right now. He's currently in sector 2 right now, just coming down through turns 9 and 10. And through the very fast chicane of turn 11 and 12 down towards turn 13, he's gonna brake just after the 100-meter board. I think that was his teammates, and then he's lost the rear, and that was a big crash. That was a very big crash from Amir. That was a very, very big crash, and very unfortunate for him there, because he could have been setting a really, really good lap time. And so Super Bounty and I think Robot right now are just heading into the pits right now. Sven's on an out lap. I'm going to spectate his hot lap, rocking that number 87. Dips his tires just a bit into the dirt there. Not very, very good, but he gets a nice exit out of turn 16 there. He's gone. Here we go. So he's just gonna come through turn 1 and 2. He gets a really nice exit. Takes a bit of curb on entry of turn 1, but enough so where he wouldn't lose it. He's gonna brake at 100 meters. Shifts it down into 2nd, immediately to 3rd, into 4th, And now going into turn 5, he is kept it flat out in 6th, and he's going to shift up to 8th. Takes a bit of curb there out of turn 6 and 7 through turn 8. Couldn't see his line through there, but he's going to brake just after the white line ends there for the turn 9, 10 little chicane, I think, and then he's going through that left-hander through turns 11 and 12. Seems to be having a really, really good lap right now, and he is just on course, and no, he invalidates his lap. So unfortunate for the German here. He was on a really, really good lap. We're gonna see when he crosses the line what his time would have been. It would have been a 122.9. Hopefully he has enough fuel left in his car to set a new time, so here he goes. Hopefully he does have enough fuel. And I think Stinson now is out right now. He's right now on an out or a hot lap right now, so I'm actually gonna go on board with Stinson. Sorry, Sven. But Stinson, he's just gone through turns 9 and 10 down towards turn 11 and 12. Seems to have very good speed. He sets a purple middle sector there, so he's probably going to be setting a new fastest lap. So he might break the 120 barrier here, which I won't be surprised if we see somebody do that. And so far, he seems just to be flying right now. He's going to break just at the 50-meter board, just enough time for him to get a really nice entrance and exit out of turn 15 through turn 16. He's on the main straight right now. He's going to cross the line with a 119.3, so he's almost in the 118s there. So a really, really quick lap there from Stinson there, and we're going to see Sven cross the line. I think he just ran out of fuel. He sets a 124.8, so hopefully he's able to, I don't know, he won't be able to set a new lap time, unfortunately, which is very unfortunate for Sven. But, yeah. But we got Will here on a hot lap. He's about to cross the line. Or no, he's about to start a hot lap. So he's going to cross the line here. He's going to start his hot lap. He takes a very aggressive entrance and exit out of turns 1 and 2. And he's flying right now. Locks up going into turn 3 a little bit. That might have affected him just a little bit. Hopefully not too much. And he's so far on a really good lap. He's just coming through turns. Never mind, he just invalidates, so forget what turns he's going through. Right on board with Dr. Robot. Hopefully he's able to improve on his time. Don't know if his teammate has improved on his time. Just gonna see where he's at. I think he's just ahead of Robot right now. He's gonna possibly have to let him by, possibly. He may have low fuel. I'm just taking a quick look. Not sure, but his teammate has let him by. But so far, we got some really, really impressive lap times being set. And where's Leica? Where's Leica? He is, I think, either coming up towards the turn 11 and 12 chicane, or he's just gone through it possibly. I want to stay on board with Robot right now because he's currently flying right now, but he locks up going into that turn there, and Robot's just gonna head into the pits. So I'm gonna see who it is, which racing point was first, and so it is Leica right now. And Leica sets a 121.1. Can't improve on his time. Let's see his teammate. Can his teammate improve on his time? I couldn't see. I couldn't see if his teammate improved or not, so he's currently sitting 8th, so I don't think he could. But so far, a really, really good quality session from everybody, so just seeing if anybody got any grid penalties. Nope, no grid penalties. So here are your results. We got Stinson, CamCam, Varm, Santu, Leica, Amir, VR, Super Bounty, Havoc, Cornet, Robot, Avi, Will, Sven, and Storm, who couldn't set a time, sadly. So unfortunate for Storm, he could not set a time, but hopefully he can make up for it in the race itself. And so, yep, we're just about to line up on the grid, and I don't know what has happened to Havoc. Possible connection issues. That's not very good. Hopefully we can sort this out soon. I think NSR Storm is readied up early on the grid, which you should never really do in certain situations, so yeah, and then no formation lap because I think the glitch is still a thing. Not 100% sure. But as we're on the grid now, we got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. And Stinson seems to be getting a really good start. Same with CamCam. We got a Renault and a Ferrari. They've already gone off. What has happened there in the back? What a crazy start for those two. And we got a lot of issues going on at the front. And Amir, he's crashed out, and there's a safety car. Safety car after lap 1. Some crazy shenanigans right off the line, so what has happened is a Williams. Oh wait, that's Amir. So predicted strategies, some drivers are gonna go medium hard or soft medium or soft hard. Let's see, who else is running mediums right now? So, I'm just about to check. So we got 5 medium runners. So we got Robot, Sven, NSR Storm, Avi, and Will, who are all running medium compound tires right now. So Amir may have had connection issues, possibly. And that's why his AI possibly may have crashed out, possibly. So we got Stinson's heading into the pits, seeing who else is going into the pits. I don't think anybody else is. Oh, we got a Mercedes in. We got Robot going into the pits right now. We got Stinson, Avi, and Will going into the pits. They may have suffered some front wing damage that caused them, but they were in the pits for a very long time, if I do say so myself. So we got so CamCam's the current leader, followed by Santu, Leica, Varmesto, VR, Super Bounty, Cornet, or Sven. I don't know what's happening there. Havoc, Storm, Stinson, Robot, Avi, and Will, with Amir crashing out on the first lap. seeing what's going on right now. So so the person who's getting the most positions right now is Storm right now, whose predicted strategy, or no, that's Cam's. His predicted strategy is like pit around lap 9 or 10 for either some mediums, I think it said, or some soft, or not soft, hards probably. So the top 3 right now are Cam's, Santu, and Leica. So those are the top 3 right now. Sven's gained quite a few positions, if I do say so, at the moment. He has gained 7 positions after 2 laps so far. So he must have had a really, really good start. So good job for him. We got a Robot coming into the pits right now. And Havoc's out. He got disqualified for something. That's not good. So Robot's gonna need to catch up to the pack in order to bring in the safety car this lap, which, judging by the speed that these guys are going at, I think he's gonna catch him easily. So yeah, surprised Sven's running very well so far. So good job for him. He's been needing a start like this for a while, ever since he came back at Spa. So I'm glad to see that he is running very, very well in this race so far. Currently P7. So yep, safety car in this lap, so Robot was able to catch up to the pack. So now is Cam gonna try and play some mind games right off the start? I wouldn't be shocked if we see something like that. Might have turned it off. So we got 4 medium runners right now: Stinson, Storm, and Sven, and Robot. But everybody's about to get this. We're about to go green again, as Cam's just trying to back up the pack a little bit. He's trying to bring him back to speed, but I don't think his plan worked, as Santu's still on the tail of Cam, and we've gone green. So Cam still leads right now, as he got some neat moves going. We got Cornet and Sven. Sven is spun. Oh no, what has happened there? He doesn't seem to have any front wing damage, and we got Will, who's also spun out of turn 2 right now. So what has happened there? I wish we could have saw it, but just looking at some of the gaps right now, Avi's right now trying to chase down Stinson, who is one of the quickest, if not the quickest driver on the track right now, as he has just always got that raw speed and pace right now. But we got Santu, who set up purple sector 1, but I don't think it lasts, or not sector 1, sector 2, but I don't think it lasted that long, as we got a lot of drivers right now flying right now, including Stinson, who's trying to catch Cornet. But Santu is right now trying to chase down Cam. These two are usually always in the fight for D4 every weekend, so hopefully these two can keep going at it all weekend. So Cam, Santu currently holds fast lap with a 124.8, and we got a yellow flag in sector 3 right now, but I don't think it was that costly at that moment. But we got some very, very interesting battles going on right now. Just gonna quickly jump down Gonna quickly jump on board with Stinson right now as he's chasing down Cornet right now, and he's right on the tail. That raging Red Bull that Stinson's driving, he is just trying to hunt down that Ferrari. And he's already 4/10 up on his last lap time, so he's probably gaining and gaining so easily on the car ahead. But we got a yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's Storm. Storm's out. Storm is out of the race. He has spun, I think, at turns 6 and 7 there. And we got a virtual safety car because of that, so I'm just seeing right now closest gaps right now. No, Storm, yeah, he's out. I don't even know what happened there. So far, just a virtual safety car is out. But Cornet is on the tail right now of Super Bounty, but he's got to be careful in order so then he doesn't speed. But Varmesto, he's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so he's gone into the pits for some fresher tires right now. But we still got a virtual safety car, and Cornet, he's got to calm down because it is just a virtual safety car. So, and Will has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under a virtual safety car, so that's not very good for him right there. But we got a nice overhead view here of the race so far, and he seems to be going down the inside. He makes contact, and Stinson also makes a little bit of contact with Cornet here. And Stinson, is trying to catch him so easily, but both him and Bounty, I think, lock up, and Stinson is trying to get past him, and Cornet blocks him, and he's just going right where Stinson's wanting to go, and I don't know if that's the way that you want to do that there. And we got a nice battle going on here. Is Cornet is he gonna go for it? No. He's gonna try around the outside. No, he can't make it stick. But Stinson, he gets the overtake. He's gonna say thank you very much for that position there. And he goes right into the rear of Stinson. Oh no. You can't do that. You can't do crap like that. And he's got now a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And now Stinson, he's going to go down the inside on Super Bounty. Is he going to make the move stick? Yes, he is. He gets a very, very nice overtake there. Cornet, he's just going to come out in front, possibly of Sven. Does he come out in front of Sven? No, they're going to go wheel to wheel through turn 1 and 2. And Cornet's pushed onto the grass. Oh man, we got some really good battles right now. Stinson's back up to the top 5 positions. He has been on a very good charge right now, but we got a yellow flag in sector 3. Is that Stinson? Was that Stinson? I couldn't tell, but there was something that happened. And Stinson's out of the top 5, so I think it was Stinson. Which isn't very good for him because he's now probably he's lost some of that grip after possibly spinning or something like that. I didn't know what happened. He might have took a bit too much curb. But he is still flying right now. So I'm going to hop on board right now with the top 2 right now as they are still going at it right now. And yeah, we've got ourselves a really good battle for first place right now. And Leica, he's not too far behind. But right behind him is VR. So we're going to see what's going to happen here in the following laps. And Cornet has gotten past Sven. And so, yeah, we got some really good battles going on right now. I'm gonna hop on board with Stinson. Oh well, first Robot as he locked up going into the turn 9 and 10 chicane, and now Stinson, he's gonna try and make a really nice move here. He takes quite a bit of curb, but not enough to award him a time penalty, possibly a warning, but he's got a really good chance here. He's gonna go down the inside on Avi, and he makes the move stick. So some very neat innovational moves from Stinson. You're trying to claw his way back up the grid after that spin, and he's got a really good exit out of the final turn there. We got a Ferrari who spun. Is that Cornet? Cornet is spun. He's got a lot of front wing damage, but never mind that. We're gonna hop on board right now with VR, but never mind. We got a safety car. I think the spin from Cornet brought out that safety car, so some of these guys are gonna get a free pit stop. I think everybody in the top 5 will be getting a free pit stop, possibly. I'm just gonna see who's all stopped in the top 5. Only Stinson. And Varmesto, he's out. He's out. Oh, we're unable to see what happened there. Who's that coming into the pits? I think that's Will right now. Will and Sven have come into the pits. Same with Cornet, who's serving, I think, a time penalty for that speeding in the pit lane, but we still got Sven and Will just going to be battling out, and they're going to let the safety car just, the safety car is just going to let him through, as it should. And yep, the top 2 have gone into the pits. Let's see what Leica does. He's going in. Same with VR. Stinson, he stays out, so he's going to make his tires last longer. He's going to put his he's going to keep those mediums on, so he's going to come out in front of Santu and Cam. And then Leica and VR are now closer together. And then Super Bounty's in the pits right now. Same with Avi. Same with Robot. So everybody went into the pits. So pretty much everybody got a free pit stop. And now we're underneath the safety car again. And if I'm correct, a lot of drivers probably went onto the hard tire. Yeah, everybody's on the hard tire. So 4 DNFs so far in this race. 3 DNFs, 1 disqualification, which I'm not even sure what the disqualification was. Cornet's got a 3-second time penalty. So I'm not even sure what he did to do that, to earn himself a time penalty underneath a safety car. But, yeah, so this is going to very much play into some of the hands of the drivers behind, as they're going to be able to catch up to the pack. And yeah, our current race leader is Stinson, who honestly I would expect to lead this race. And yeah. We're going to be here for at least, I would say, about 3 laps-ish, possibly. So, everybody buckle in, because once the safety car is gone, we're going to have a very interesting restart. Just having some water. I wonder what team radio's like with Stinson, like between him and his teammate. Like if you're racing, if you're Stinson's teammate and you're in a party with him, like I wonder what the team radio messages would be like between those two. Wonder if he would be asking if his teammate's staying hydrated. Who knows? But yeah, so I think the last one to catch the pack will be Cornet, who should catch the pack by right around pretty quick here. He should be able to catch the pack, so this may be the final lap of the safety car. I'm not 100% sure. It just depends on if he can catch the pack in time before the timing line of Sector 3. Which I think he will be able to, so I'm just going to ride on board with him just to see if he can. Because it's going to be very close, so... And he has caught the pack, so I'm guessing safety car is in this lap. Let's see. We're about to find out. And 3, 2, 1. Yep, safety car in this lap, so... Everybody buckle up and get ready as we are about to go green again. After the second safety car, which I think was brought out because of NSR Storm or Cornet. I'm not sure who really brought out the second safety car, but I was 100% sure on who brought out the first one. But we're about to go racing again, and everybody's just got to make sure they stay calm here. So, just looking at the back of the grid, everybody's staying pretty calm so far. Stinson's flowing very, very well right now. Is he going to try and play mind games with Cam and Santu and just pretty much the rest of the grid? I think he has tried to pull a dummy. I think he got it because he's already got a second on the rest of the grid, and Cornet's got a time penalty for a severe collision, and I think we got a yellow flag. We got somebody who's spun out of the exit of the final turn there, and I think that's Robot. It is Robot. I wonder what caused that. Possibly a lot of wheel spin or something like that, but hopefully he can recover perfectly fine, and hopefully he doesn't have to go into the pits. Never mind, he has to go into the pits because he's got a crap ton of front wing damage. But as we see here, we got Santu still trying to chase down Cam, but Cam's pulling away from Santu, but he's also I don't think he's in that slipstream though of Stinson, who's on 10-lap-old mediums right now. And yeah, just drop down the grid just to see some of the battles right now. And Will, Cornet's teammate, he got a little bit scruffy out of that turn. Is Will gonna try and fight back? Is he? He is trying to fight back, and the two Ferraris, they make a bit of contact, but not enough to cause him to crash or anything. But what is going on with Ferrari right now? As both drivers are just not working well as a team at the moment. So we got some other really nice battles going on. Will's got another time penalty there, as he's trying to catch up to his teammate Cornet right now, who is also trying to catch up to Super Bounty, but Super Bounty is also catching up right now to Avi, as they now come towards turn 6 and 7. I'm just seeing where all the battles right now. Robot has gone into the pits. He's gone on to the soft tires. He's gonna have to make another pit stop, but is this to try and make up for lost time? Only eventually we'll know what that reasoning is, but I don't know at the moment. But Super Bounty, he is still very, very close to Avi right now. He's within 5/10 right now, and Avi, I think, just dipped his tires a little bit into the dirt, and Super Bounty, he's trying to chase down that the buzzing Renault, because that buzzing Renault right now is as DRS is now enabled. So will they have DRS down the next straight? I'm not 100% sure, because of DRS detection wasn't activated at that time. So, yep, Super Bounty is just on the tail. He's within 5/10 at least. Nope, 7/10. Yeah, 5/10 now of Avi right now, and another driver who's really close to the car ahead is VR. He's getting really close to Leica, but Leica's also pulling away at the same time right now. Super Bounty, he's flowing very nicely right now, but Avi locked up going into that little chicane there. And now we're gonna see if he can overtake Avi, and he will be able to overtake Avi, as Avi almost squeezed him off the track there. Oh, that is not good. And Avi lost the rear end there coming out of that chicane. But he seems to be fine front wing wise. Stinson with the new fastest lap right now, and Avi is on the tail of Cornet right now, and he's going to have the DRS coming down the main straight right now. Is he going to go around the outside? He's going to try and make a move out around the outside. And he's going to try and make it. Can he make it stick? No. He's still got the DRS, and he's got the overtake. He's got the overtake mode on, and oh, Cornet locks up going into turn 3 through turn 4. So we got a really, really close battle right now, but for 7th place right now. And it's good to see that Robot has joined back after he possibly had some connection issues, so it's good to see that he is back in the race right now. So when Avi and Will are starting to possibly go at it right now. We see a bit of a lock up ahead from one of the Ferraris, and I think Avi also locked up going through that turn, and Will's going to say thank you very much as well through there, and he's going to take a nice 8th place right now, but now he can chase down his teammate. Just trying to see some of the gaps as some of them have gone away, but Avi is going to try and make a move, possibly. Oh, never mind, he is spun in, he's lost his front wing. Very unfortunate for him there. So, he's going to have to pit at the end of this lap for some new tires or for a new front wing, and we got a virtual safety car, so this could very much well play into the hands of some of the drivers here. And I wonder if Stinson, if he's quick enough, if the virtual safety cars last long enough, could he possibly? No, he wouldn't be able to pit for the for a new tire. So I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to make those mediums last till he can go on a soft tire right now. So I think that's what he's trying to do right now. Don't know how well that's affecting him, but we got a drive-through penalty for Sven, whose speed's under the virtual safety car. So that's not very, very good. And I think Robot's a lap down to Sven, but Stinson has gone into the pits, and I think so has VR. VR has also gone into the pits. Where's Stinson going to come out in? We can just see him. He's going to come out behind the 2 Ferraris. And I think that's where he's going to stay. He's going to come out behind the 2 Ferraris of Will and Cornet. And, yeah, hopefully some of the drivers here can make a good comeback. Hopefully. Robot so far, he has not been running one of the best races so far, and he's still got that front wing damage right now, I think. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of front wing damage. And we got Santu, who's just got another 3-second time penalty. And right on board right now with Stinson as he's closing the gap to the 2 Ferraris. And he's set a purple middle sector on his outlap, I think, there. So Stinson is just flying right now compared to the other 2 Ferraris. And Robot has gone into the pits, so that was probably the safest move he could have made, probably at that moment. But yeah, so we got Stinson right now. He's gaining and gaining on that Ferrari as he sets a purple last sector there, and he's gonna get a really nice exit out of turn 1 and 2. As we see here, we got Will right now. Just cruise. He's kind of almost cruising to Stinson right now, so Stinson's probably going to get a really easy overtake done on Will here. But we got a yellow flag, we got a virtual safety car, so that's going to hold off that overtake for Stinson there, as Will's going to actually pull away just a little bit, but not by much, as he's got to make sure he stays below that delta time for the virtual safety car. And Sven's crashed, so he spun, so it wasn't like a choice retirement. He spun and lost the rear of the car, so it's very unfortunate for Sven. And same with Super Bounty. Super Bounty's out. He's had something similar happen to him. Which is not good, considering that is in the middle of the track, so he's got to be careful. So everybody else has got to be very, very careful. The only driver I think that won't be affected by it is Avi, so we've had a lot of DNFs so far. We have had 6 DNFs and really 6 DNF and a disqualification, but I don't know, I don't really like to bring up the disqualifications, but here we are, we're going back racing, and Stinson's already got the overtake done on Will there. And now Will is he going to try and fight back against one of the quickest drivers ever in this league? Probably not, but now Stinson's going to try and make that gap up to Cornet right now. So far, Stinson's making up some very, very good ground right now, and another very close battle right now is the top 2, Santu and Cam. Those 2 have always been at each other's throats pretty much throughout every D4 race. These 2 seem to be just at each other's like throats for when it comes to battling it out on track, as they are always really, really close together. And neither one wanting to give an inch, really. But as we see here, we got Cornet just about to be possibly overtaken by Stinson. Not yet, but he'll probably get the overtake done on this next straight here. No DRS for assistance for Stinson, so he might just wait back just a little bit unless he's got that gap. Cornet just locks up into turn 3, through turn 4, down towards turn 5. Stinson's got that overtake on, so he's looking for it, and he spins. He spins out of that turn there. And he's lost the position again to Will, so what is going on with Stinson today? He's been spinning a lot. What has happened to Stinson today? This just might not be his track, but if he wants to get podium, he's gotta have some incredible pace. Like, he's gotta probably have qualifying lap pace. As we see, Avi goes a bit wide there. But Stinson's already catching right back up to Will right now. Everybody else is on older tires compared to Stinson right now. Everybody else ahead of him is on 11 lap old mediums or 12 lap old mediums right now. Or not mediums, hards. What am I saying today? Yeah, I'm having one of those days, I guess. But Stinson is already catching up really quickly to the Ferrari of Will. And he's thinking about it. He's right on the tail. He's sniffing. He's going to try and do what he tried to do to Cornet. And he keeps it stable. So he's so far kept it very safe right now. He didn't spin at that turn there. So Will seems to be dipping his tires into the dirt a little bit there. Stinson's right on the tail of Will right there. Is Stinson gonna try and go down the inside? No. Doesn't want to risk a very risky, he doesn't want to pull a possibly very risky maneuver there. But now you see here, we got the Red Bull charging right against the Ferrari. He gets the overtake done. They're nice and smooth there from Stinson. And now he's going to chase down Cornet, who's in P4 right now. He's got a few laps to go before the race ends. So we could possibly see him, if he has the pace to do it, which most of us know he does have that pace, he could possibly take the win. But Santu and Cam, they're just still at each other. They're still chasing down. Santu is still chasing down Cam right now. These two just never want to give each other an inch. Got a really nice view here. Santu's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him whatsoever. It never really does help whenever you get a time penalty, but so far these two are the closest battle on track right now, and I think Santu's, is he going to try around the outside? No, but he's possibly going to get the overtake done here. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to go down the inside? Yeah, he's going to try and make the inside move. No. Cam just outbrakes Santu there, and so Santu lets off just a little bit. Is he going to possibly get the overtake done here? He's not in overtake, so possibly not enough assistance there. So he might be saving it for a different corner, but Stinson now sets a new fast lap with a 123.6. as he's only 3 seconds behind Cornet right now, but we're going to jump right back on board with Santu and Cam. And yeah, so far these two they just don't want to give each other an inch. Santu is just like, give me that first place, I want to win. But Cam is saying, no, I will not surrender my position. You're gonna have to take it from my cold, dead car. You're gonna have to take it from my cold, dead hands, as I'm not letting go of first place that easily. But since Stinson, as I'm riding on board with him, he just set a quickest middle sector, as he's only a second and a half behind Cornet right now, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he possibly could make podium. But back to being on board with these two gentlemen. They are just going at it right now, and I'm gonna quickly jump on board with Stinson. He sets a new fast lap 123.429. He gets a really good exit out of that turn. Cornet dips his tire into the dirt, so that might have affected him just a little bit. Stinson's gaining very quickly there. I'm still checking some of the other gaps right now. Stinson has built up a 10-second gap to Will right now, so we got ourselves a very, very handy race right now. As we're going to go wheel to wheel through turns 6 and 7, and Stinson's going to get that position as he's now in 4th right now. And there you go. We got a nice battle still happening between Santu and Cam. Santu's got the DRS, he's got the overtake on. He's got DRS wide open. Is he going to go down the inside? He's going to try and make a move down the inside. Can he make it stick? He locks up, and I think Cam might have locked up a little bit as well. And he gets the overtake done, so Santu has ripped Cam of first place. So, the top 3 now currently are Santu, Cam, and Leica. Cornet's just got another time penalty. Stinson's got a few. So, yeah, so Stinson is gonna try and chase down Leica. He's already 7 seconds behind him. He's got 4 laps to go in order to get a podium. He could try and sneak that podium in if he really, really, really wants it, which I know he does. You can just sense by the way he's driving that he's wanting that podium. We got, we still have Cam and Santu battling it out. Cam's not letting Santu pull away that easily, but he's 8/10 behind. But he's gaining, he's very quickly here, but he's got that overtake. Or he doesn't have overtake on, but he has very low ERS. Let's see what Santu's at. Santu's at a way higher percentage for ERS, so he's able to use that overtake a lot more down the straights here. And I think VR is just overtaken Will. Yes, he has. So very neat move there from the McLaren there. And Will's gonna go into the pits. I think he's gonna put on some soft tires, as he might try and go for a fastest lap, which I don't know if that's gonna happen, because Stinson, he's always got the fastest lap most of the time. So Cam's now falling behind a little bit to Santu. He's only got 5% of his ERS left, which isn't that good. He needs to build that ERS up to try and possibly make a final lap charge. Mid to high 30s, while Cam's in like the mid to high low teens. Just seeing right now. So yeah, we've got quite a few DNFs so far. The first one to DNF really was Amir, then Havoc, then Storm, Farmesto, Dr. Robot, Sven, and then Super Bounty. And those have been like the retirees from the race. So we've had 7 retirements from the race. Abby just picked up a 3-second time penalty. So yeah, lots of time penalties. Stinson, he is now 4 seconds behind Leica right now, as he is catching him very, very quickly. So he might take a podium here. It's probably too much to ask for a victory unless a major incident between Santu and Cam happened. But with Santu pulling away from Cam, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Will just picks up another 3-second time penalty. And yeah, So yes, if we look right now from the onboard cam, we can just see Leica going around turn 15 through turn 16 now. And Stinson has just gone through turn 16 now, and he's on the main straight. He's got that overtake on, trying to give himself that little bit of a speed boost there, but not much. It'll just give him a little bit of a boost. He's now within 2 seconds of Leica, so if he can maintain this pace, he's gonna overtake him. And if there were more laps to go, he would be first right now. He could have possibly taken first or second. I'm just taking a look here. Yeah, he's closing that gap at a very rapid pace. Like, he is rapidly catching the flying fin of Leica there. In that racing point, Will picks up another 3-second time penalty, probably for cutting the chicane of turn 1 and 2, so he was running very, very well, and then just certain incidences happened, and then hasn't recovered very well since then. But beside that, we still got some really, really good battles going on right now, as we have Stinson just about to catch Leica. As I look now into the onboard cam with Leica, Stinson's got the slipstream. He's gonna try around the outside, and he makes it stick. Leica is gonna surrender that position, I think, to the Dutchman, as he's gonna take P3. Though Stinson does have some time penalties, I don't know about Leica. So if Leica can probably maintain within 3 seconds or more, he could take back that 3rd place. So far, Santu is still leading the race. He is just flying. He's got that low ERS. Same with Cam, but it's the end of the race, so don't expect these guys to be trying to save up their ERS right at the end on the final lap. Will gets another time penalty. He must be cutting the chicane. I don't know what he's doing. And Santu's about to cross the line. He's on the main straight. And Santu crosses the line as a winner. Santu takes P1. Never mind, Cam has jumped him. Oh no. Cam has jumped Santu due to penalty points. And Stinson, he's gonna take P3 for now. We're gonna see what Leica, if Leica jumps him, and Leica does jump him. Now Cornet is about to cross the line, and Cornet finishes with a 5-second time penalty for some unserved penalties. And Will, oh no, he's spun and he's lost it. Could he lose the position to Avi? I'm gonna ride on board with Avi quickly to see if he will catch Will. I think he's actually gonna catch Will here. Avi's been running a very smooth race, yes, and he overtakes the Ferrari. So we got a very, very happy Avi here today, as he's gonna finish the race in P7. And this has been a very interesting race, very different compared to how D3 was earlier today. And so driver of the day goes to Cornet. And yeah, he drove a fairly good race, had some very good battles. So yeah, so our top 3 are again Cam, Santu, and Leica. That's usually pretty standard for D4, as it has been for the last few weeks. Yeah, I'm not sure how in terms of penalties everybody did, but there was quite a few penalties from what I noticed. today, and Australia is one of those tracks where it can be very easy to pick up some penalties. So we got Cam, Santu, Leica, Stinson, Cornet, VR, Avi, Will, Super Bounty, Sven, Dr. Robot, Varmesto, NSR Storm, Havoc, and Amir finishing in the top as your final results for today's race. So yeah, just looking at penalties. So yeah, Varmesto got a 5-second time penalty, lots of time penalties, and a lot of warnings and drive-through penalties. That's quite a few penalties. So yeah, it's a lot of penalties, but it's a very good race, and honestly, very entertaining. It was pretty good. Got some really nice camera shots, but that'll be it for me today, and tune in next weekend for the next race, which is at Suzuka, starting with D1, then D2, obviously, and then next Sunday, tune into to GT Sport as per usual, and then followed by D3 and D4. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and see you next week.